First of all, I would draw your attention to the letter that the Democratic members of the same committee sent to Speaker Boehner yesterday, strongly objecting to what is an obviously partisan Republican staff report. Now, it seems to me that if these members of Congress were genuinely interested in getting information, they would not have abandoned the customary oversight process and excluded Democratic members from the entire process, which is what they did. As these ranking members said last night, these Republicans, quote, sacrificed accuracy in favor of partisanship by, quote, unnecessarily politicizing our national security and casting aside the system used by the House for generations to avoid making obvious mistakes, errors, and omissions. And on the issue of the signature, you have to be factual and acknowledge reality here. It is standard protocol that cables originating from the department in Washington go out under the authority of the current Secretary of State with their signature, i.e. their name, typed at the bottom. This practice has been in place throughout this administration and across prior administrations, both Democratic and Republican. Additionally, all cables originating from our overseas posts are similarly signed, i.e. have the name at the bottom, by the ambassador and are addressed to the Secretary. In this way, this Secretary Clinton, and others before her, signed hundreds of thousands of cables during their tenures as Secretary. And as Secretary Clinton testified, the security cables related to Benghazi did not come to her attention. These cables were reviewed as appropriate at the Assistant Secretary level. And as the chairman of the ARB explained, accountability was fixed at the Assistant Secretary level, quote, where the decision making takes place, where, if you like, the rubber hit the road. Now, the concerted efforts by Republicans to politicize this have distracted from the real work that's been done through the ARB to find out what happened and what steps need to be taken to improve the security at our embassy facilities.